How to create a seamless Instagram carousel in Canva. Hey guys, in today's video, I'll be teaching you how to create a seamless Instagram carousel in Canva. So, if you ever feel that Instagram is becoming more and more difficult, like if you have been getting fewer comments or likes, or if you have slower followers growth and limited reach, you may want to consider posting Instagram carousels. So carousels are multiple visuals, which includes images, videos, or a combination of video and images. So they can look like this. So they trigger people's curiosity to swipe right and left to see the additional content in your post. So that is also considered as user engagement by Instagram, and that is what you would want for your posts. So here I have opened up canva.com, and at the top right corner you can see a button called Create a Design. So once you click it, you can see many options such as education presentation, education video, education infographic, and many more here. But for this tutorial, we are going to opt to creating a custom size canvas. So let's just click on this plus button right here. And you can input the number for your width and height. And make sure that your unit is in px or in pixels. So first step is you need to set your canvas size or custom size. This will base on the number of visuals you want for your carousel. So for 2 visuals, you need to set your width at 2160 pixels and your height at 1080p. So for 3 visuals, you're going to set it at 3240 by 1080. For 4 visuals, you're going to set it at 4320 by 1080. 5 visuals is for 5400 pixels by 1080. For 6 visuals, you need to set it at 6480 by 1080. For 7 visuals, you're going to set it at 7560 by 1080. And lastly, for 8 visuals, you can set it at 8640 by 1080. So for this tutorial, I'm going to try for the 3 visuals per carousel. So for the width, I'm going to set it at 3240. And for height, I'm going to set it at 1080 pixels. So after you have input your desired dimension for your width and height, you just click on the Create New Design right here and wait for your canvas to load. So once it has been loaded, you can see like a wide rectangle right here. And since this is for 3 visuals, you can also create a guide for you to see which part is one post, and so we can use a square shape right here to divide the 3 parts so we can know where to put your text or visuals accordingly. So you can resize it by dragging this button right here in the corner and just drag it so it can fit one part of your whole canvas size. So let's click on Ctrl C on your keyboard and Ctrl V to paste it. And that is the second part right here. So let's assign it to a different color so we can differentiate each part. So again, Ctrl C and Ctrl V. And this is the last part or the last slide of your carousel. So I'm gonna change the color again. And here you now have 3 equal parts for your carousel. So next step is to just create your design. So now let's create a design. I'm gonna set it to yellow. Okay, so now let's click on a line so we can create a division between each part so we can have a more subtle division. Okay, and let's copy it again and paste it right here. So now we can delete the squares so we can have a more blank canvas to create our design. So let's delete it. And we can also decrease the transparency for each line so we can have a better view for creating a design from scratch. So let's try to see a background here. Let's search for gradient background. Or you may want to opt for a plain background to create that minimalistic look. So I'm just going to pick a peach shade and make it lighter right here by pressing the plus button to create my custom color for the background. So let's keep it lighter so that the text will show clearer. Now we can add more elements. So let's search for pastel and click on graphics. Okay, so let's just put in some design. You can also opt to place an element in between the carousel so that if you would swipe it, it would look like it continued in the next slide. So it would look cooler as your followers swipe to the right. So let's just add some random designs right here. You can also change the color for some elements if you want to. So let's add a rainbow. Let's add more elements. So Canva really has a great set of elements right here. You can just search for any keyword you want, and it will give you many related elements. So just like here, I have searched for pastel and gave me a lot of resources. Also, you can hover through an element and you can see a 3 dot here, and you can click on see more like this so that it will show more elements that is similar to the element you have selected. So I'm just going to add more. Gonna change some color of the element. Okay, now you can also add some text, of course. Just click on text and also change the font of it according to your liking. So I'm just gonna type in hello. Oop. You can also rotate it and change the color of the text. So I'm gonna pick a pastel color to match our theme. Set at orange. Okay. And you can also create a subheading to explain your carousel. I'm just gonna type in random words right here. Or I'm just gonna search for an article so we can have a better carousel right here. So 9 morning habits to start the day right, and we can copy it through our carousel. Place it right here. Okay, we can add more elements as well. You can also move any element to your liking, and let's copy the heading. Also, you can change the letter spacing or the line spacing to make it more appealing, or you can change it according to your preference. You can also change the text alignment center left, or right, or also justified. So you can place it right here and add another subheading. And then for the last slide, let's add another subtopic right here, small things, something positive. And then copy another subheading. So after you have created your design, you can also make these lines disappear so it will be more seamless as your followers see it. So this is how our carousel looks like. So we can also add more elements again if you want to retouch or add more elements to your post. Okay. Okay, then you can, after you have created your design, you can just click on the button on the top right that says download, and then you can choose whichever file type you prefer. So I suggest exporting it as a PNG since it is a high quality image. You can also increase the size so to make it of higher quality. You can also opt for a transparent background, but we don't need it in this step. Or you can also compress file lower quality, but I don't recommend this because it might make your carousel look low quality. You can also check the save download settings so you can save your settings when you export it next time. So you just click on download if you are ready to download your design, and just okay. And that is, we have now created our carousel. So it would look like a long rectangle. So your Instagram followers would see it as this post first, and then it will swipe to this, and then lastly to this third and last slide. So that is basically it. Carousels are really a great strategy to boost up your engagement since your followers may want to swipe to your next content as you elaborate your thoughts through every slide. So also, if you don't like wanting to create your carousel from scratch, you can also see templates right here. Let's try to search for carousel. Oh, it did not have a related template, but you can click on this. Really looks pretty with all the butterflies, and you can enter your text. It might be a quote right here. I'm just gonna type in random words again. So also you can use this tool to pick a color from the design, so it will help your design to look more united or harmonious. So you can add more text. Type in good morning right here. You can also move it according to your preference and position it wherever you like. You can also use this as a guidance in case you have already erased your guides from a while ago. So that is the second post, the third post, and the first post. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you learned something. Canva is really easy to use, so I hope you can now create your own carousels for your Instagram account, and hopefully you will have your engagement to increase or improve. So thank you all for watching. Goodbye and have a great day.